Hello to you. Today, we have not a practical, but an aesthetic exit to the sea. Well, how is it aesthetic? Everyone swims and sunbathes on the beach, and I bathe. I'm too lazy to sunbathe on the beach. I took with me all these welds, grinders and cylinders from this motor, which is also not from this motor. That is, the cylinder to the 750 block of the Dnieper. And they fit here with 2 studs. And in general, there are no special problems with this side, except that the fasteners are actually missing, and will have to be assembled from what is there. But I want to be with the cylinders today. Everything is cool here. Collected, drove. Maybe then they will somehow open, I don't know, some kind of bottle will stick out, but that's later. Here, and on the other side, things are much worse. On this side, the brake pedal prevents the cylinder from getting there. That is, it does not interfere with getting there, but if it gets there, and it does not work anymore, she rests against him and that's it. And this craving has already been digested. In short, it is necessary now to remove the brake pedal, put the cylinder, fix it, and bypass the cylinder. To make a new one here is a new pedal body. Such a task. We have only this stud, with a nut, from the original fastener, and there is no more, and attach them here. But we have cylinder cover bolts, and they kind of fit, but you can't stuff them in here. Such a bad luck. Therefore, you will probably have to saw and shove. Now we have a cylinder with 2 bolts, and the time to integrate it into its place, so to speak. Our handsome friend. If it weren't for this cylinder, we probably wouldn't have this motor standing here. We'll put the head in its place. It looks cool too, and will be the door of our minibar over time. In addition to the fact that this cylinder looks great, it is a wonderful bump for the legs of the answers. The plan is this. We will now fix this pedal in the place where it is by welding directly to the body. We'll take it here, well, probably somewhere here. Let's put the cylinder as it should stand, and build a new pedal body. Long, hard for cleaning, pot holders, overcooking. Well, in short, everything will be fine. Now our pedal is fucking fixed. What happens? It turns out. Now the kind of C opposes, and not some kind of single-cylinder trash. C cylinders. Right now the view is complete. The sketch is ready. It is necessary to roll up now on this case and adjust it already in place. But in general, everything is very good. It remains only to saw off this valve and put a spring here so that it does not go down under its own weight. And in my opinion, that's how everything is. The gas pedal has some backlash under its own weight, but we found a spring, a rem bolt and such a tube. Everything is with you in a strange way, and now, we will weld this piece of tube here, which will be positioned on a spring. They will be like this, it will not go anywhere. And then, So here is the check, and we will have a spring to prop up the pedal.
Будет у нас пружинка подпирать педальку.
Beauty.
Красота.
GoPro. With Go About, cool shots are obtained, and we try to put them on, but they constantly fly off our mounts. All these cable ties and other stuff are tired. So today, I took a tripod, unscrewed this hardware bolt from it, welded it to a plate with a hole. And now, we will weld this plate and saw off to the places where we want to install the GoPro. Now, everything has become easy and at ease. This cheerful soul screwed the corner, pressed the record and drove. There is only one bolt from the tripod, and there are no cool angles on the Uralchik. Therefore, I had to make a lamb bolt out of it. And after we made a lamb bolt out of it, we screwed up some plates that we had with a hole, and welded them into various interesting places of the Uralchik. Right? Yes. Now on our Uralchik, there are stationary mounting points for GoPro. A baby in the step will cope with the permutation of one angle to another. And there is also such a moment about sensors and indicators. I overheated it a little bit here, boiled, and did not immediately fall in, that I boiled, and was very worried that I would not repeat such a thing, and it would not hurt anymore. Oh well, in general, the sensor from the watts, and the alarm clock of the watts, did not work for something. And when I was boiling, they seemed to be doing something the same as usual. Therefore, the expansion tank is now on the steering wheel. If I boil, and for some reason I haven't boiled since then, I'll know about it right away. I'll be doused with hot steam a little bit, or maybe with boiling water. Well, in general, I immediately understand that it's time to jam. That's great. That's great. My name is Slavic. You hear, this is the very thing. Can you pull a gazelle? I have not stalled. Law, I don't understand what you have for this. Is it the Dnieper or the Urals? I am not street. Not a fig to himself, he is oppositional. Oh couple, look. Goose, a bargain, yes. And what is this? Do you still have that cow's skull? Moo. And where did you get it? In the field. In the field, I mean, and the iron one, yes. At least you are. What are you treating me for? Do you hear? The suspension is front. What kind of suspension is this? Auto. That the car suspension is on the front wheel. Well, who does that? Well, you're not trying not to understand anything. And the cradle is on the move. Law. What a cradle. Will I sit? I'll sit. Well, I'm comfortable with you too. Okay. Damn, and I remember we did something as a child here at the harvest when you go, but you may not know. That's when you go, the cradle is the same light blue. His grandfather gives him full throttle, expanse, and ears of corn in your face like this. Oh good. He'll drive through the fields somehow. We have fields here. The earth has been ugly this year. Do you hear? Why do you need a canister right here? Do you drive gasoline or something? Gas tank. Chopin. Are you answering the chainsaw? And where are the returns there? There. Not a damn gas tank. And what kind of pig? You've also scalded a pig that's a vegetarian. Law, do you hear? What the hell do you need two gas tanks for? Exhaust. Both the exhaust and the gas tank are in two identical cans. Well, in general, I do not hear such people as circus horsemen. And what is this knot up to the wheel you have here? What the hell? What are you? I couldn't unscrew the nut, so I left it. Well, you in general. Hey, and of course it's all clear. Kulibin. Everything is clear. Can you hear a ride? Do you know how to drive a car? You mean on the machine? What's that on your machine? Well, look at the Uralchik back and forth backstage. Holy shit. Wait, how is the engine on the machine? I don't understand. So there's another motor. Look there. What do you mean? A pig. Here, hold it for now. What are you doing to me, Lord? Well, look at the engine. Slaw. Did you put this on the car too? So this is a piece of the car there is. Nifigo. Does it start? Yes. Show me. Well, wait, me. I haven't seen that. But look. Come on. Come on. Holy shit. Galio. Take it, look. He's got this here. She's getting a Kickstarter divorce. Come here and get a kid. Go ahead. So what is the most? Will we pull the gazelle? I'm buying. Oh, Uralchik, Uralchik. And the rest of our fleet was left without attention. And things are like this. Ugly is a car, has a problem with the fact that his key in the ignition is broken. And now there's a bunch of wires of some kind just hanging down. And when I had already figured out how to start it, it turned out that there was a signal light, and you see, did not allow the starter to start. But I have a control. I'm still the one who likes to control all these things. And I found out that if this wiring is applied to the starter, then everything will work well for us. But I haven't done that yet. I'll do it later. Then, the cockerel. It's fucking awful as usual. We have just installed a new blockhead. These are all the Moments dynamometer keys. That's all gone. Well, the generators, guys, please give me. We found a generator, installed it. It would seem that everything was fine, but the lock of the driver's door broke. I'm not going to demonstrate it now, because I'm afraid that I will have an attack of aggression. But, in general, in short, we have a one-door gazelle. Here. Next on our list is Nina. But Nina also has a problem. We have Eco here. Be careful, don't get involved. Nina also lost her charger. We went swimming, swam, got out of the sea, and she. And that's it. So we got home, removed the battery from it, hid it in some coastal bushes. And what do you think? The next day, we had some small things, we did them. We returned to Petishali by a large cleaning company, and look at some local gopnik dragging our Ninaka on a Muscovite. And there are 2 motorcycles loaded in our Nino. In short, these gopnik decided to drag our Ninaka with motorcycles and burn 2 clutches. I do not know good motorcycles or bad ones, but the fact remains. After that, they called some of their sidekick on the 41st Muscovite. He grabbed them and dragged them. And here, we pour out like a cockroach from our gazelle. Show me the documents, something took our car. Well, it's all like this. Well, in general, in short, they put down beer for us properly, foam, and gave us a car. Now there is no charging in it, the ignition lock is broken, and there are some other new problems. It smells like scrap metal.